Bro, so much crazy stuff done happened in the NFL. This is madness. So, bottom line to the NFL from this past week, Eagles 8-0 for the first time ever in franchise history. They're still killing shit. They're still the team to beat right now, bro. They're just wiping
Monsters.
people. They have yet to trail in the second half this season in any game.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. Tom Brady hit 100,000 career passing yards. That's insane, including the playoffs, obviously. That's insane. Like, that's,
Right.
man, I think
Telling you.
Mahomes might do that if he plays longevity.
Right.
Maybe not. I mean, I don't know. Like,
Maybe.
that's,
Maybe.
yeah,
That's a lot. Yeah. That's a big hill to climb there, bro. Shout out to
that's the only,
Brady.
yeah, that's the only one I could see potentially touching that. Nobody else. That's insane.
Mhm.
Joe Mixon went off for 5 touchdowns.
Woo,
5 touchdowns.
let's
Bro, that man had
go,
like 50 some fantasy points, bro.
bro. I was talking about Joe Mixon, man. For real, I like, man, what you doing hiding under your blanket, man? You came out to play today, boy. I like it. I like it, JoJo.
Yeah, you called them out, and it's pissing me off now because I got Joe Burrow as my quarterback in fantasy, and Mixon's stealing all the
That
fucking points.
boy
Come on,
turned
bro.
up. That boy turned
Dude,
up.
did you see Mahomes went 43 of 68? Bro, he attempted 68 passes in that overtime win versus the Titans. 43 of 68 for 446 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And they won 20-17 in overtime versus the Titans. That's
Right. They got to get a
insane
run game.
for
They
20
got to
points.
get a run game together. They got to.
Dude, as dangerous as teams are, like, see, the problem with Kansas City is they're not going to get one because they already won one, and they're like, oh, well, we can just, have Patrick just do everything and do
Plug
the,
and play. Right.
yeah,
Everything else.
exactly. So you need a running back, just like Buffalo, bro. You need a running back. Like, you got
Mm-hmm.
to take some Josh Allen can't be running like that. He's hurt again right now. That's another headline.
We
Like,
told, yeah. Mm-hmm. Already
you
said that
know,
shit.
it's in which
It's
it
hard
wasn't
to
from running, but still.
Right. It's hard to sustain that stuff, man, for real, constantly, week after week. You're playing these AFC division, you know what I'm saying, games and stuff like that, whatever, man. These guys want your head. You feel me? You playing Miami, you playing the Jets, you playing the Patriots, man. Shout out to the Jets, too, man, that beat the Bills. Let's go, guys. Let's
Man,
go.
they got an ass, man. Sauce Gardner picked Josh Allen. Sauce Gardner's a baller. Like, no
Sauce.
doubt, no question. Like another year or two, maybe. I
Right.
give it maybe a year or two. He'll be the best corner in football.
Yeah, shut down.
He's that efficient. Yeah, he is that
For
efficient, bro.
real.
He's nice.
Definitely. Yeah, he's
But
there.
yeah, Josh Allen, that was a UCL injury, ulnar collateral ligament, which is nerve related in his throwing elbow. And Allen missed 4 games for that same reason his rookie year. So
Right. Mm-hmm.
hopefully it won't be long term for them, and they can still, he'll be back for playoffs and all that and stay healthy, because I want to see what they can do with healthy. And I think it would probably, to me, it was looking like Bills Eagles Super Bowl.
Right.
To me, that's just the two teams that have shown me the most. I still think the Bills, despite that loss, if Josh Allen comes back healthy, I still think they should be a favorite in the AFC because they're balling,
Right.
man.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But FYI, Case Keenum is the Bills' backup if Josh Allen misses time.
Oh man, I didn't even know he was still playing, man.
He is, bro, and he is Josh Allen's backup, brother.
Ooh wee. Y'all should
So
have invested in some better some better guys, man. For real. God Lee, you gonna put all your money into Josh Allen and don't have a spare tire?
man. And I wanted to shout out the Packers have now lost 5 straight games. Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Bro, put the
Y'all
hurt on
lost
them
to the
boys.
Lions. Ooh, man, y'all
Bro,
gotta feel awful.
we picked off Rodgers 3 times in the red zone. 3 times, right? My boy Aiden Hutch got his first
Yeah.
pick. Read that shit. Picked it off. Beautiful play. I want to give a shout out to by the way, Aiden Hutchinson. He's got his first pick of the year. He ranks first in sacks, first in pressures, QB pressures, and first in QB hits, and ranks amongst rookies.
Mm-hmm.
So for all rookies, he ranks first in those 3 categories. So that's pretty impressive. And they thought he was going to be a bust. Boy, Ain't no bust about that, man. God, shit. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people?
Man, a
Monster, bro. A legend in the making. But
Right.
I had to give a shout out to Kirby Joseph too. He's a rookie safety for the Lions. He's from Illinois. He had 10 tackles that game, 2 picks. Like I said, both of those were in the red zone as well, because all 3 of them when we picked Rodgers were in the red zone. And he had 3 passes defended. This dude was all over the field, bro.
All over the place.
Coming into his own, like he has crazy energy, bro. He comes out of the tunnel, like running out. He does like a cartwheel back flip. Like he's just like, this dude is fired up, bro, on another level. So Lions might have something in him. I want to shout him out because he played his ass off. And I'm really liking that kid.
But Aaron Rodgers really not doing anything right now, man. Like he's been showing this stuff all year, bro, not putting up a lot of points and stuff like that or whatever, man. You really missing Devontae Adams, man. Like, why would you take all that money, man, when you could have had a key guy or whatever that could have had you running towards the playoffs? Now it's looking like y'all might be like third. Y'all might be behind the Bears at third in the division, man. Like y'all are looking sick, bro, for real. Get these guys some Benadryl, man, or something, man. These guys are looking lethargic, man. They look like they're not trying to be there, uninspired, man. Like, oh my goodness, man. What is Aaron Rodgers? And then he always blame it on the receivers. He never takes any of the blame for himself. That's why I don't like Aaron Rodgers like that, man. For real, you got to take some of that blame, man. You got to take some of that blame. You got to eat that stuff up, bro. For real, like I'm not playing as well as I should. As a team, we're not playing well, but I'm not playing as well as I should. As an MVP, you know what I'm saying? Quarterback.
That's facts, man. Accountability. Your leader has to take accountability, even though he knows, even if you know it's not your fault entirely. You know, that's just what a leader does, bro. You know, you don't go on a Pat McAfee's talk show every Tuesday and throw everybody under the bus saying this player should have done this better, or the special team should have done this, or defense. Like, bro, no, you're the quarterback. You say we should have scored more points than them. That's why we lost, even if you scored 40. So whatever the case may be, that's what a leader does, bro.
I'm telling you.
He ain't showing that shit. Shocker, shocker. The fucking Colts fired Frank Reich, bro. They fired Frank Reich to bring in an interim head coach in Jeff Saturday, who's never coached. He's never coached on a collegiate or an NFL level. He was a coach of a high school for like 2 years, bro.
Right.
For like 2 years, right? So this move didn't make sense to me, bro.
Right.
Okay. If you would have fired Frank Reich and would have hired Sean Payton, I get it.
Right.
If you would have fired him and brought in anybody maybe with some professional level coaching experience, maybe I would understand. I don't get this. And then Jim Irsay, the owner, like is going to double down on it and be like, go ahead and bet against him. See what happens. I'm glad he has no experience. Then he's not succumbed to the pressure that normal head coaches are. So, like, bro, maybe he shouldn't be here. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like, what you mean? Like, you're going to, like, okay, I'll bet against him. Like, we'll see what happens in a couple years if he still has the job. Even at the end of this year, who knows? Like, that didn't make no sense to me. So I'm not saying Frank Reich was a great coach, and maybe the Colts did need a change, but I don't think that's the direction you want to go, bro.
I don't think they needed a change like that. Just because they picked up Matt Ryan. They had quarterbacks like going through, you know what I'm saying? Because they had Andrew Luck, and then they had freaking who did they have? Phillip Rivers. They had Phillip Rivers. Then they picked up freaking your boy Carson Wentz.
Then
they kept on, and then they picked up Matt Ryan.
And then Matt Ryan.
And they tried to keep getting guys or whatever to fill in that void, because if they would have had Andrew Luck there or whatever, they would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, just keep on trying to pick up the pieces and stuff or whatever like that. Man, it's tough to find a quarterback, man. They did a great job trying to find quarterbacks, even though Wentz, I mean, all of those guys still went to the playoffs. You feel me? They've been going to the playoffs. They got a good rushing game. You know, like everything is just that they just get hurt all the time or whatever, and they're not winning those big games. You feel me? So, but I don't think that was the move, man. I think Wright was pretty decent, but like I say, in your division or whatever, you're not that good.
Bro, well, here's the thing. Well, that division isn't that good. And that was to my next point. Listen, Frank Reich wasn't a great coach, but listen, in his first year in 2018, he went 10-6, okay?
Right.
Second place in the division. Second place in the division, 2018, his first year. 2019, they went 7-9, kind of a down year. Third place in the division. 2020, he went 11-5, second place in the division. Last year, he went 9-8, second place again in the division.
Playoffs.
So
No, they missed the playoffs. I think they missed the playoffs that last year.
Regardless, these are winning records, all but
Good
1
records.
year. And then like
Right.
this year, he starts off 3-5-1, and he gets canned for an interim coach with no coaching experience on a collegiate or NFL level. Like,
Yeah, that's
and
making sense.
this year you give him Matt Ryan. Last year you give him Wentz. A couple years before you give him Phillip Rivers. Like this, you give him that to work with. An old ass Phillip Rivers who was never great that to begin with. A washed up Carson Wentz who is a shell of anything positive he had going for him.
Right.
And Matt Ryan, who got benched for Sam Ehlinger. Man, like you bring in all these, can he get a decent one? Like, and then you can him for that shit for a coach with. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand that.
I don't get
like
it.
The thing with the Colts, bro, is the Colts are not Super Bowl favorites / contenders every year, no matter how much they think they are. You're not. You've won 2 Super Bowls ever, one in 1970 and then one in 2006. Thank you, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning made y'all relevant. Y'all was not in our lifetime. They was not relevant, bro. Like nobody like was talking about they was not that team.
Never.
Y'all ain't the Patriots. Y'all ain't the Cowboys of like the 90s. Y'all ain't the Niners of back then. You know, like y'all is not on that level. So it's like keeping like a Super Bowl. We need to make the Super Bowl or bust every year or fire the guy who can't get us. Like it's not going to work for you, bro. It can always be worse. You could be the Detroit Lions. You know, like I can tell you right now, Lions fans would love a coach with these 4, a 10-6 record, 7-9, 11-5, 9-8. Bro, I'd be a happy fucking Lions fan right now. I can tell you right now. Definitely. So I don't know, man. I just didn't get that move.
Get it. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it either. Or whatever. I thought he was a decent coach, man. Like probably mid. You know what I'm saying? Top 15, whatever, right now. But like I said, with the pieces that he had or whatever, like as a GM and you know what I'm saying, getting the roster together, whatever. I felt like he did a pretty good job. You know what I'm saying? Because the receivers, they got your boy Paris over there. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a lot of little guys or whatever over there. So I mean, they're doing pretty decent, man. So, and like I said, Jonathan Taylor, man, one of the top running backs.
Hurt. Yep. Hurt, and then you can him. It's crazy shit, bro. The Jaguars came back. They came back on the Raiders. They were down 17-0, and they came back to beat them, bro.
Right.
Crazy shit, bro. The Raiders are in bad shape.
Awful.
Bad shape.
This is the third game that they let a team come back from 17 plus down. This is the third game this year already. So y'all defense terrible. Is nothing. Y'all need to revamp that defense ASAP Rocky.
Yeah. The Eagles beat the Texans 29-17. They didn't cover the 14-point spread like I thought they would. Sam, you was right on the money with that one. I think you said about 10, 12 points, and that's exactly what it was.
Yep.
In that game that the Eagles would beat them by. We both thought the Eagles would win, obviously, but you call that one on the money. So
and then Dameon Pierce freaking went off, bro. For real, had like 130. You know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely gonna be he changes the pace of the game. So they're not gonna just, you know what I'm saying, just score, whatever. Dameon Pierce, man, changes that shit, bro.
Yes, sir. And then the Seahawks are for real, bro. Somehow, once again, they beat Arizona 31-21. And I didn't know which team to pick in this game. So I took the over 49, and they scored over 49. So I covered on that one. Sam, shout out to you. You hit that one on the money, too. You said the Seahawks were going to beat them again, and they did.
Definitely. They're strong right now, man. The momentum, bro. That's a good place to play at, too, man, in Seattle, man. The 12th man, whatever, that crowd, bro, is so intense, bro, for real. Like, I'm glad Geno Smith is doing good, man. All those guys, Kenneth Walker, all those guys, man, for real, they're a real team. You know what I'm saying? The collaboration, man, with those guys, man, is really serious and genuine right now. Shout out to the Seahawks.
Shout out to the Seahawks. Kenneth Walker sucks.
No,
even though he's on my fantasy team right now.
I mean, it might be rookie of the year, man. Ain't no telling between him and Sauce.